Hello there, my name's Daniel Metra, and welcome to the review. And this review is on another piece of rolling stock. And again, you may remember I spoke ages ago in a Percy and the Circus set review video. And in that video, I showed a lot of my rolling stock to you, and I said, in general, I'm not going to do many reviews on rolling stock. However, I found out that I was then buying bits, bit by bit, so like special ones like the cream utility wagon, the circus ones that are discontinued. And I just started talking through them really, and I used to, obviously you may remember on Twitter, and on Twitter I shared them, and people said to me, oh, you should do a review on them, so I did. And this one that I'm doing today on Scruffey was a request from a fan, and I've been looking through all my comments, because I don't log into YouTube like every single day, but I had someone a while ago say, would you do a review on Hornby Gordon's Express coaches, because they've obviously seen other videos that I've got them, and and I try to listen to all my fans, and I think it's very important to listen to fans. And at the end of the day, it's really nice to have feedback, and I really appreciate it, and I feel that I have to give something back by making videos like this at people's requests, and I'm more than happy to. And it's nice to share ideas, put ideas around, and also it's like next month again. I know I've probably said it before, but I'm doing a show next month at the Kingsway Centre in Wellingborough. And I'm part of the Kingsway Model Railway Society, and they obviously know my YouTube channel and that, and say, oh, you've got all these Thomas trains, you should bring them down, because, for our model show, we need them for the children, really. And I like taking my things along to like shows and that, not to show off or anything like that, but because I like to speak to different people with similar interests, both young and old, and obviously I work in the leisure industry, and in the leisure industry you meet all sorts of different people. And I that's what I like, about being able to meet different people from all walks of life, and listening to them. And also, a lot of my reviews have been quite popular recently, which I've been quite pleased about. I've now got over 800 subscribers. And my account's been going for 6 years this August, and I never actually expected it to get that big. I'm probably not as big as some YouTube users like Emily Cannon, who actually went to a school around the corner from Tresham College where I went. And also, obviously, big ones like Fred, and I don't expect I'll ever get as big as that, but I make videos because I enjoy doing it. As I said though, this one's on the Hornby Scruffey, and packaging wise, there's not a great deal I feel to say about this truck. It's in the standard sort of box that most of the rolling stock came in, but it's obviously very well packaged indeed, and please enjoy the rest of this review. So here is Scruffey. I think it's fair to say that colour wise, he looks spot on to what he did in the TV series when he's first introduced. The angry face that he's got on looks like the one that he wore in the series after he was rebuilt again. In the Railway series, he was scrapped, as you probably know, after his accident. Anyway, I think obviously he's mainly orange and grey, and the orange is to represent rust. He's got his name written on his side, so Scruffey & Co. Ballast Contractors, Tidmouth Sodor, and it's the same on the side just there as well. You can see that it's got metal wheels. The metal is really good compared to the black ones, because the black ones can leave dirt on your track, and obviously, obviously I'm not a scientist, but when obviously the track's electrified, and then the power goes from the track to the wheels and helps them turn. Obviously not on this one because it's not powered, but obviously if there's dirt on the track, then that can't happen. The wheels have actually got a bit of dirt on them, but I've got a special machine to actually get that off, so when I have it running again next time, I will clean that off. I haven't actually run this for a while, but what you've probably seen in my other videos, it does run very well indeed. Obviously it's rolling stock. Yeah, but there's not a great deal to say about Scruffey really. My dad actually got this for me. He got it from Model Zone in Milton Keynes. Unfortunately, Model Zone's closed down. It's a shame really, because I was saying to my friend the other day that there's not many sort of model shops these days, because unfortunately a lot of it's online, and I would love to go into a shop and just actually buy something if it was obviously a good enough price. And obviously I still do that, so you can get some second-hand items like the Circus cattle van that I got from the Wellingborough Trains and Models. That was a decent price, second-hand. Anyway, but so Scruffey was only in one episode of the TV series, although his face was seen on another truck in the episode Put Upon Percy. And he's made numerous appearances in the magazine in the same sort of livery, so the orange and grey. Obviously, like I said, when he was restored, he was a lot different looking. So, and I would have liked to have seen Scruffy a bit more, but nevertheless, I'm glad he still appeared when he did. And, I'm sure that he's still got a place in many fans' heart. And, he's not been forgotten. I've also got the die-cast one. And although on the die-cast one he's got a grumpy-looking face, his face is actually sort of like his happy one. If I was to give this truck a score, I'd actually give it a 10 out of 10. As you know, I've also got the Troublesome Trucks, and they're very out of scale, whereas this one is sort of a nice, sort of decent size. And for a bit of rolling stock, it is actually very good indeed. So, I mean, like, obviously, I've got engines like Spencer, Murdoch, Oliver, and Stepney. And I've said, they're the sort of the best Hornby's best models. But I think this can definitely be one of them as well, Scruffy. And I'm also quite surprised they actually made him, to be honest with you, because obviously he wasn't, as I said, that popular, really. But as I say, they've made many magazine stories about him, so they could have quite easily made, probably another episode out of him as well, causing trouble for Oliver or something. But yeah, that's Scruffy for you, really. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask about this model, please feel free to comment below. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.